Hello friends, welcome to GCA. I hope you all are doing good. So finally the video which many were waiting since last month, the video regarding my recent recommendation experience at Selection Center East Allahabad. It was my 13th and last attempt and it was for the SSC Tech 55th course. Actually the reason for delaying this video because I was busy in clearing the medical issue which I faced at SSB, and I don't wanted to make this video in a hurry because these types of SSB experiences video requires much more time as compared to the other videos. So thereby I needed time for this so that I can explain my SSB experience in a very clear way so that it can benefit the viewers. And I'm going to cover up my SSB experience in 3 parts. This is the part 1. In this I will cover up my stay in Allahabad, then asymptomatic certificate, then finally the reporting and the stage 1 testing and the screening results. Then in the second video, I will cover up from the day 2, that is from the psych test, to the day 5 till that is the conference. And then in video 3, I will not cover up regarding the SSB medicals because I have already made 3 videos regarding SSB medicals, one including the recommendation medical experience. And medicals are almost same irrespective of entry. But instead, I will make third video on my whole SSB journey, that is why I was not selected in first 12 attempts and why it took me 13 attempts to clear SSB, what were the mistakes I did. So third video is going to be very important for everyone. Now let us move our focus to the part 1. But before starting the video, let me tell you in brief about my SSB journey. So my SSB journey is of 8 years, and except NDA and TES entry, I have given SSB for every entry, be it SSC Tech entry, TGC entry, CDS IMA, OTA, NCC entry and UES, that is the University Entry Scheme. My first SSB was at Bhopal for the UES entry when I was selected from the college, and I have given my SSB at every selection center of Army, that is Kapurthala, Bhopal, Bangalore and Allahabad, and most of my SSBs were at Bhopal and Kapurthala. And from last 3 years I was tired of giving SSBs at Kapurthala and Bhopal. And out of previous 12 attempts, my only SSB at Allahabad was in January 2017, and it was for the NCC 41st course in which I got conference out. So from inside I wanted Allahabad center. So finally with the God's grace, I got Allahabad center in my last attempt. So now let us move to the main video. So as I already mentioned that this is the part 1 and these are the things which I'm going to cover up. First is stay in Allahabad, followed by asymptomatic certificate which I carried, then reporting and stage 1 testing. Now let us discuss each step by step. So talking about my stay first, actually I was already aware of the Allahabad Kent area because my father's last posting was in Allahabad and I have stayed for around 1 year at New Kent, Allahabad. But this time because of the coronavirus, nothing was there to stay because hotels were not open because of lockdown. So the day I got my date, because the dates were automatically allotted and there was no choice given. So I was started searching for the trains to Allahabad and for stay. Although special trains were running, but I was not finding anything related to stay. So thereby my friend's friend who gave SSB in the month of February this year, he suggested me that there is a dormitory run by a retired army officer. So he gave me sir's number and I contacted Colonel Pankaj sir the same day when I got my date. Sir told me for booking dormitory you must have a confirmed ticket. So the next day I booked my ticket and the same evening I sent tickets to sir, and after 2 to 3 hours sir told me your booking at dormitory is confirmed. And so I stayed at Colonel Sir's dormitory. Now let us talk about my stay experience at Colonel Sir's dormitory. So the dormitory run by Colonel Pankaj sir is called as SSB dormitory, and its location is very good because it is in the center. It is near to station also and it is near to SSB also. It hardly takes around 2 to 3 minutes to reach SSB from SSB dormitory. And in SSB dormitory, the conditions are very hygienic and there is a very positive environment because the SSB dormitory is only for the SSB candidates and it is not open for the general public. So thereby there is a very positive environment because the people with same mindset are coming. And along with it, there is a 1 hour session by Pankaj sir in the evening before the SSB where sir gives lecture regarding do and don'ts regarding the SSB. And the SSB dormitory consists of around 20 to 22 beds. Actually the cost of dormitory is around 1000, and I can say my state dormitory was very much comfortable. And the best thing about dormitory is that there is a dropping facility available to SSB on the day of reporting, that is in the morning around 5:30. There is an auto which comes at dormitory, and there is also a facility for meals for lunch and dinner, and they charge around rupees 75 per meal. But to be honest, I suggest you not to have food inside the dormitory, and instead you should go outside for having food, because the food was not good at all, and everyone was regretting. They say यार 150 waste हो गया, इससे अच्छा तो हम बाहर ही चले जाते. Rest everything about dormitory is fine. So if you want to stay in dormitory, then you can stay. I can say it is a comfortable place. And if you want to spend less than rupees 1000, then the hotels are also available near SSB. So it is purely your choice whether you want to stay in dormitory or whether you want to stay in hotel. I stayed at dormitory because hotels were not open. So that was the basic reason. So moving forward, let us now discuss about the reporting day. So because of COVID crisis, SSBs are not the same now. SSB process have become more challenging, because before the actual screening there is a process called medical screening, and during the medical screening the candidate have to wear face mask, face shield and gloves all the time. So in medical screening they check three major things. First is the temperature checking, then second is the Arogya Setu app status, that is your status must be green, and they check within the radius of 5 kilometers. Then the most important thing that they check at the medical screening is the asymptomatic certificate or the COVID negative certificate, and they cross check the date of asymptomatic certificate with your journey tickets, because it should not be 48 hours older than your day of leaving home. So now let us talk about asymptomatic certificate, which certificate I carried at SSB. So talking about the asymptomatic certificate, so as it was mentioned in the call-up letter that one must be in the possession of COVID negative ICMR test report or the asymptomatic certificate. So thereby I preferred the asymptomatic certificate, the format for which is given in the call-up letter appendix. So I got it signed from the local private doctor, and I didn't went for any testing like RT-PCR test or any rapid antigen test. I just got it signed from the local doctor without any test. And as a backup, I carried a prescription from the doctor, like on the letterhead of the hospital. He mentioned that I have mentioned my name, and he wrote that I'm not suffering from any lower and upper respiratory problem and I'm fit for traveling. So that is the thing which I carried for backup, but this was not checked at all. The only thing that they are going to check at the medical screening is your date of sign of asymptomatic certificate, stamp, and the most important thing is the registration number of the doctor. So that's it. So my suggestion is, if your selection center is Allahabad, then I suggest you to just go for asymptomatic certificate and do not go for any test, because they do not check whether you have gone for any test. They just check the three things that I have mentioned earlier. Moving forward, then after asymptomatic certificate, they check two major documents: your online application form and your Aadhaar card. Then there is an attendance. So after attendance you are allowed to proceed further. Then at the gate of selection center there is a luggage sanitization where they sanitize your luggage. Then you are allowed entry into the selection center. Then after entering the selection center you are required to keep your luggage in the allotted area, and within 5 to 10 minutes you must complete your breakfast. Now the breakfast is not given in the mess because the mess is closed because of the COVID crisis, and you are given packed breakfast. So after completing your breakfast within 5 to 10 minutes they told us to come out with your document folder in the respective area. Then the counting of candidates was done, and we came to know that total of 179 candidates have reported. And actually this is a result of COVID, because for the technical entry, especially for the SSC tech entry, the average reporting is around 300 to 350, but because of the COVID the reporting is just half. So thereafter there was division of group into screened out, fresher and repeaters, and I was in the repeater, and repeaters were told to move on the other side of testing hall. Now before entering the testing hall we were made to wait for 30 to 40 minutes, and finally we entered the testing hall. And as there are total of 5 boards in Allahabad, and then we came to know that our board is 19 SSB. Then there was allotment of chest numbers, and I got the chest number 111. Then there was basic instructions by the JCO, and basically the special instructions regarding the COVID, because now SSVs have become challenging as compared to the previous times, because every time we have to wear face mask, face shield and gloves. And most of the candidates, they were finding difficulty in wearing gloves, because it was very difficult to write by wearing gloves. And JCO has clearly told that if anybody try to remove the glove, then his candidature will be cancelled. So this was challenging. Then as they were following the social distancing norms and the reporting was more, so they shifted the whole batch of waiters into the next hall. So after shifting us to the next hall, they collected our asymptomatic certificate, and then within 10 to 15 minutes, JC arrived. He gave us instructions regarding the first test, which you all are aware is the OIR test, that is the Officer Intelligence Rating. Now the one more thing that I wanted Allahabad Center is because the OIR test at Allahabad Center is easy as compared to the Kapurthala Center, and it was my last attempt. Therefore, to have better performance in OIR is very important. So we were given the booklet number 75. This booklet you might have faced many a times. So this booklet I have faced in my 5 to 6 SSBs. So I have already practiced this in my previous SSBs. So the total number of questions were 50 and the time was 27 minutes. And this time they gave full 27 minutes. And it was very easy, and I can say my performance was exceptional because I have already given this OIR test many times. Then there was second booklet, the booklet number 74. Again, it was very easy because I have faced this booklet in 5 to 6 SSBs, I have already told. Now the questions were very easy. You will be able to solve these questions within the time. So the questions were basically the coding and decoding questions, completing the series questions, last word of the rearranged word. And if you want to score good in OIR test, then practice the PDF of SSB crack. Most of the questions were from that PDF. And even I have also made a video regarding the OIR test. You can find the link from the I button. So OIR test was over. Now I was very satisfied because OIR play a major role in screening, and you must have the OIR grading of OIR 1 or OIR 2. After the OIR test, I was satisfied because I knew that I have done well. Now it gave me the confidence of performing in the PPDT well. Now let us move to the major test, that is the PPDT, picture perception and discussion test. Then after the OIR test, the lady psychologist came. She gave briefing regarding the conduct of test and the basic instructions. Then there was 3 to 4 minutes of exercise for relaxing mind. For example, she told us to turn around and close your eyes and just relax your mind and do not think anything. Then after this exercise, we were ready for the PPDT test. So actually before the PPDT test, I was nervous like everybody is. So I was thinking यार पता नहीं किस तरह की पिक्चर आएगी और स्टोरी बनेगी कि नहीं. So these were the thoughts, but I was trying to avoid distraction. So thereby I focused on present moment. Now let us discuss the PPDT picture. So PPDT picture was actually clear this time, and it was not as hazy as most of the PPDT pictures are. And there was a scene of office. Actually, one person was sitting on the table and one person was standing on the right side. The person who was sitting, he was looking around the age of 50 to 60, and the person who was standing on the right side of older person, he was around 25 to 30. So actually it was like the person who was standing, he was talking to the person who was sitting, and it was the scene of office. And on the back side there was almiras also. So this was the picture. So from picture I have perceived that the one person was around 50 to 60 and one was around 25 to 30, and the mood was neutral. So this was basically the picture. Then there was time for writing. So I was not able to complete my story within time. I was short of around 2 lines, but that is not a major issue. So thereafter our sheets were taken back and we were divided into a group of 20 for group discussion. So before the group discussion we had time of around 30 minutes. So I completely utilized my time. So in that time I was slowly narrating and I was basically framing my story better. And actually I have also framed the lines which I missed while writing, and I also avoided the negative elements because the chest numbers next to me, chest number 110 and 112, 13, so they were actually having negative talk. Like they were saying यार कि हम तो बाहर ही हैं, हमें स्टेज 2 में नहीं जाना यार, जल्दी रिजल्ट दो और हमें बाहर निकालो. So actually so I was basically avoiding them because I was more focused on framing my story better, and I was slowly narrating. Actually this help you a lot before the narration. So this time because of the COVID crisis, the discussion is not taking place in the rooms or halls. It is taking place in the open areas. Like there is a circular veranda in Allahabad, and the discussion was taking place there. So finally we were called for discussion after 30 to 35 minutes. So talking about narration and discussion, so I can say from my experience that narration and discussion has become a challenging task because of the COVID norms, because the proper social distancing norms are followed in SSB, and because of which the group has become more wider and one requires to speak more loudly to be heard. So thereby it is a challenging task. So now GTO sir gave us instructions regarding the conduct of test, and he told us that before your narration you can remove your mask, and as soon as you complete your narration, you need to put your mask back. So we were allowed to remove our mask, but the face shield was there. So in narration, talking about my narration, I can say my narration was, I completed it within 45 seconds, and it was very perfect narration. I can say it was very loud and crisp because I have been practicing narration since long, and because of my interest for making videos, my narration is automatically prepared. So talking about group discussion, so in a repeater batch, you all are aware that having fish market is a common thing. So as the last candidate completed his narration, everybody started speaking at the same time. So within 10 to 15 seconds, GTO sir, he stopped us. He told us that we will be dividing your group into two parts. So thereby GTO sir divided our group into two parts of 10 candidates each, and I was in the second. Now when the first group was doing the discussion, so I was listening very carefully. Actually, I was listening what they are, most of them are actually deciding, like what are the characters they are deciding, and how, what is basically the theme which they are deciding. So I was listening carefully when the first group was discussing. So after 5 minutes, not 5 minutes, I can say after 2 to 3 minutes, GT sir told the second group to start. So in my group again the same thing happened. Everybody started speaking. Nobody was listening. So 3 to 4 candidates, they were actually stuck on characters only. Like two were fighting, or no, there were three characters. Two were saying, or actually there were two characters. So actually I can say they were not talking sensibly. So in that I basically utilized the opportunity. So there I gave 2 points. Like I helped the group in deciding the common story, and I said, gentlemen, we are short of time, and let us move our focus towards deciding the theme. Then I gave ideas for the theme. Then the chest number 114 and 119, they supported me. They directly started saying that I think we should make the story of chest number 111 as our common story. Then within 2 to 3 minutes, the GTO told us to stop. Then there was actually no common story. There were no leader was chosen. GTO told us that we have understood what you have decided. So he told that it was a very good discussion, and thank you all. So that is about group discussion. So let us talk about my story. So I can say my story was very practical and natural story because I never practiced for PPTT or any TAT pictures before the SSB, and I made story at the instant, and it was basically based on my real life experience. So as well, there were two characters in the story. So I have mentioned younger one as a hero of my story, and where the theme of my story was the newly appointed supervisor in a company who is improving the productivity of the company. So actually, like story was like that, he was a newly appointed supervisor, and he noticed that there are some issues in the company which is leading to the low productivity because of, like for example, the low morale of the workers. So then he took initiatives, like he discussed the issues which needs to be overcome, and then efforts taken by the company. So this was like a story. Actually, I didn't remember the whole pattern which I have written. So now talking about the other themes. So actually most of the candidates have written stories similar to my story. For example, chest number 14 story was 114 story was HR of company who was discussing and solving the employees issues with the manager. Then another story was student submitting presentation. Then some candidates, they have written story related to the trips, like one written college student who is taking permission from father for Goa trip. Then one candidate has written regarding the construction of library, and 5 to 6 candidates have written story regarding the projected discussion with the senior. So actually these were the common themes. So all tests were completed by around 1 p.m. Then there was a lunch time. So again for lunch also the mess was closed because of the COVID. Then we were given packed lunch, and we had our lunch in luggage area. Then around 2 p.m. everyone was called to testing halls for result. I can say this is for the first time when we were called very early as compared to the completion of test. Then by 2:15 GTO out with the results, and he told that he will randomly call out the chest numbers. Then he started calling out chest numbers starting from the freshers. Then after chest number 99, he directly said 152, 158. So at that time I thought that I am not able to make it, but from inside I had a feeling that I will clear it. So finally after 2 3 chest numbers, so he said 111, that is 111, my chest number. So I was very happy. I was very relaxed that I cleared the most difficult test of the SSB. So after which total of 24 were screened in out of 179. So out of 24, 3 were from my group including me, and chest number 114 and 119. So after this there were allotment of new chest number, and I got new chest number 12. Then the educational certificates verification was done, and This is for the first time that the educational certificates was not done before the stage 1 testing. So then during the certificate, the 3 more candidates were out, like they were document out because of the lack of documents. There were 2 candidates who were not having 12th passing out certificate and one was not having 10th passing out certificate. So they were allowed to go back. So out of 24, we were left with only 21 candidates. And out of 21, the batch was divided into 3 of 7 each. The first batch was of 5 freshers and 2 screened outs, and 2 other batches was of repeaters. And second was from 8 to 14. My batch was second because I was just number 12, and third was from 15 to 21. So this was the third batch. So friends, this is all about the screening process, the screening results. So let us analyze my performance. So talking about the OIR test, I can say my OIR test was exceptional because I have been practicing OIR test from last 5 years, and I have faced this similar booklet in my 5 to 6 SSBs. So I can say the OIR was very good. And then talking about story, my story was practical and realistic story. That is, I didn't came up with prepared story. And then my narration was perfect. I completed the narration before the 1 minute. Then I was able to give 2 points during the GD. So actually, let me tell you one case. The chest number 114 who got screened in along with me, he was completely silent in GD. He just said one thing in GD, that I think we should make the story of chest number 111 as a common story, that is. And he was completely silent, but still he got screened in because his narration was very good. His story was realistic. So he made a story regarding the HR manager, which I have mentioned earlier. And his OIR was very good. So in technical entries, sometime the group discussion doesn't take place completely. So focus on 3 things, that is on OIR test, narration, and your story. So if you want me to make a video on the screening, I will definitely make it so that it can benefit you. So friends, this is all about the part 1 of my SSB experience, and very soon I will come up with the part 2 of my SSB experience, where I will cover the stage 2 testing right from the psych test till conference. And in that video I will cover up the TAT themes. I try to remember the themes which were there. Then my interview, what were the questions asked to me. Then the GTO, where I will cover up the GT topics, lecture 8, and my performance in other tasks. I have also written down questions asked to some other candidates, some GK and some army related questions. So stay tuned for that video also. So till then, enjoy this video, share this video with your friends so that it can benefit others also. So till then, keep learning and keep enjoying, and stay tuned for part 2 video. Thanks all, and God bless you.